3 marker. Train Dreams review, guys. Let's get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Aka Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. You know what to do, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get right to it. Angela, what Netflix movie are we talking about today?
We are talking about Train Dreams. So based on Dennis Johnson's beloved novella, Train Dreams is the moving portrait of Robert Grenier, a logger and railroad worker who leads a life of unexpected depth and beauty in the rapidly changing America of the early 20th century. So Ryan, kick us off. What were your thoughts? I know you had kind of heard some buzz about this before. You were really excited to see this one. Did this live up to your expectations?
Yeah, so I'm going to say this. I'm a huge fan of American, when it comes to like American history, American folktales, frontiers about the American Revolution. I'm a big history buff. I love PBS stuff. Angela doesn't. So I'm going to say that. She does not like it.
I'm more into sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah. But when it comes to like the history stuff, like when PBS recently just did the Constitution of our founding fathers, which I thought was really interesting, really good. I started rewatching it. It's a new series, so I start rewatching, but it's all the same stuff. The documentations, they get to reenactment sometimes. So it's really cool. I love that. Angela doesn't. So it's like, hey, that's hers and that's my style. And anyways, but just to give you preference here. But let's get right to it. I'm going to say this though. I'm going to say this right off the bat because 9 times out of 10, when it comes to like these storytelling movies, a lot of them tend to be a slow burner film. And this movie is, it's a slow burner movie. But I'm invested in the filmmaking because I'm invested in the story for one, and the story driven from their where they're at a lodge. It's almost like what would we do if we're that remote? What would we do if we were stuck in a cabin together, starting a family?
Slowly descend into madness. That's what
And so like you get it's very interesting because to be that remote, to own so many acres of land. And back in those times, it was kind of like just
very simple lifestyle.
Definitely simple.
Very nature, rustic. Not saying it's a bad thing, but
I'm saying we need that still. I feel like we're so hooked onto our phones.
I need the connection. I think and there's nothing wrong with being isolated, but for me, that is a really big fear of mine, just being so isolated in the woods. Something about the woods just terrifies me. Okay. But it's because I watched so many haunted woods shows. But
it's because you like all that stuff. You actually read about a lot of those those haunted forest places. Yeah, books and everything.
I love a good Appalachian Mountain story.
There you go.
But
yeah, Joel Egerton. Yeah, Joel Egerton.
Felicity Jones.
His performance is really good. It's
stunning.
Very powerful.
Very powerful.
If you feel his portrayal in his facial expressions of man's facing his biggest questions, like where's my family, what's come of me, and you get to see that a lot too, because what $1.50 means back then, which it means back then, it's crazy times. And it makes you almost think about, it's very sentimental, right, for one, but it almost makes you think about like the struggles and everything that we don't have, that they went through, that we don't have to go through. There's no HEB. There's no Walmart. There's
that's hard. And that's another thing too. Like I appreciate this film because like you see the struggles he goes through, because he does have I think he's like a lumber worker. So you see him traveling. You see him traveling for long periods of time, so that he is away from his family, and
it's tough.
He sees all these different kinds of people on the job, and you see what he goes through there, and then you also see kind of what goes through back at home. And so I really appreciate that. It's really good storytelling. As much as I'm not into the history aspect of it, the American frontier aspect of it, I do really genuinely liked this story. I think it was very interesting. And
I gotta say too, the story isn't like flashing, but it's affecting and explores love, loss, and that last like 30 minutes of this film, it's such quite precision. And it's very good. It's very powerful, and I really did love this movie, and it's very impactful to me. And you get to appreciate the stuff we have today versus back then. And I'll say that. But obviously, it's very character focused on him. Well, it's really focused on him and his wife. Felicity Jones was really good, supporting actress. I feel like I wanted more camera work of her though. I really wanted more of her her presence on camera a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, because every time she was on camera, I mean, I liked their chemistry together. I'm not gonna lie, they felt like a husband and wife.
Yeah, it was nice chemistry together.
Yeah.
They were really nice.
Yeah, they felt like a husband and wife and everything. And then of course we got the random. I recognized him right away, but they made him look older. Was William H. Macy.
Yeah, a small little part on here. It was like, wow, that's
his part was fucking good though. His part played this wisdom.
Wise gentleman who's been like on the job
all over the states, and they're talking about California, the trade revolution. They're talking about all this stuff, and it's just very himself. It really is. It's very much so himself. So I just love that, and they made him look older.
Yeah, they made him look.
Yeah,
so
I can
old.
still tell it was him though. But anyways, this is still a great movie, guys. I recommend this film if you are into like that history stuff. This is about the trains coming into development. You get to see that. You get to see a little bit more of like more so on what's going on in that time period. So yeah, definitely recommend this movie, guys. But Angela, what do you give this rating? 1 out of 10.
So I really enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. So I would say a solid 6.5 for me.
Okay. All right, 6.5. Okay.
What will you rate it? What are your ratings?
I'll probably give it honestly, I'll probably give it like 6.9, almost a 7 for me. I feel like that we should have gotten this. There's like a little tad bit thing I'm missing. The movie's about an hour and 42 minutes. I feel like we would have got a little bit more for Leslie Jones. Mm-hmm. Would have impacted me a little bit more. At least give the characters, his home characters, time to breathe a little bit. I feel like we could have gotten a little bit more grasp on it. Still powerful though. Still very much so a sadness movie, and I appreciate everything that they did, the work and everything, and the way that the director, which was Clint Bentley, that really used the woods and their environment as a major focus.
It's visually stunning.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I keep coughing. I'm just getting over a sickness. I apologize, but yeah, I really did love that, how we get to see that and get to embrace all that, because whoever did the scouting for this, the film scouting, did a great job, fabulous job. Mm-hmm. All right, but have a good one, guys. All right, questions for you. What do y'all think of Train Dreams? Let us know in the comments down below. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that cat Ange.
This is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. See you at the movies. Latest.